Alright, hey guys, this is Crazy Korean here. Just if you're wondering, I am not Korean. I am American. For a year I had a foreign exchange student stay with me, and he was Korean, and I was making Nemo dress, and that's the only thing I could think of. Alright, today we have my Eggy 3 here, box, and a new gear case kind of a thing. Alright, we'll be doing a review on both of them. Alright, this is take kind of like 4, I think, because the first time my phone died, second time I ran out of memory, third time somebody walked down into my room, and fourth time, sorry, I got a phone call. So this is 5th, right, yeah. This is 5th take 5. Alright, let's see how it goes. Alright, here's my Eggy 3. Had it for about a week and a half now. And smoke colored, holds 195 balls, feeds at 23 balls a second. First thing I want to tell you, does not feed at 23 balls a second, doesn't even feed at 20 balls a second. You may get bursts of 20 balls a second, but if you do, you're lucky, and if you do, let me know, because I'd be really jealous. This feeds around a good consistent 18 balls a second. Anything lower than 18 balls a second is no problem. So if you guys are playing PSP or whatever, you know, you're kind of limited to 13 balls a second or 10 balls a second, whatever it is now. You know, this thing holds up great. The one thing you will notice is that when you take it out of the box, it's very light. I mean, it's sort of kind of light without the batteries. With the batteries in it, it's kind of back heavy. You know, it leans towards the back, but it's alright because it's a good loader. I do like View Loader. I've stuck with them for, you know, ever. Those are my only loaders I bought from them. They say it holds 195 paintballs, but it holds actually more than that. It fits 195 comfortably. But there is more room up at the top at the cap. You can put more paintballs in there if you want to. If you want to stuff them, you know, I know a lot of people do. If you use monster balls, which, you know, curse monster balls, but, you know, monster balls are a lot smaller. I don't know why, but they, like, shrink during packaging or something. You could fit more in there. Just so you know, I do not play with monster balls. I hate monster balls. They don't even break on your target. They're so stiff and they're so hard. But anyways, here we go. When I started first watching the videos of the Eggy 3, I was kind of worried because I didn't know if this switch right here, to turn it on, was one of those big, thick metal switches. But as you can see, it's really not that big. It's small. You know, I was worried about maybe a paintball coming by and tipping it and turning my loader off. But actually, it's pretty small. It's nice. It's firm. It doesn't move. It looks like a pretty durable switch. This little white cap, you can see that right there. The Eggy 3 comes with the Z board. The Eggy 2 had the Y board, and you could adjust the speed on there, but the Z board does not have the adjustment on it, so it just feeds however fast you can get it to go. Alright. The board, these are the eyes right here, you can see that. The board, like I said again, is a Z board. So the eyes can recognize dark paint. Before with the Y board, they could not recognize dark paint, so they improved their eye logic there. You can tell when you turn it on, it kind of goes slower, and that's because there's nothing moving through, but I will show you. And obviously when your eyes get black, they don't move, but when there's paint moving through there, it spins faster. Alright. And then you can tell when there's no paint left in the hopper, it just spins kind of at a slower rate. Alright. A lot of people think that this is really hard to open. It is hard to open when you're doing it with one hand. But when you have it on the back of your gun, it's really not that bad because you're able to pull it out instead of, like, you're trying to, like, you know, put your whole hand on there and crack it down without moving the hopper or anything. It is spring-loaded. I guess my hinges have to kind of wear in a little bit because it doesn't really snap forward unless you know, start back there and then snap it like that. Sorry. Alright, it does lock down which is nice. A lot of people like this because it loads easily. Sorry, it loads easily because it opens down instead of up, and it has a little lip inside here. You can't see that, but there's like a lip on the lid that moves, and it catches the paintballs from going out. And it's actually a really wide mouth. Pretty good. You'll notice that the paddles in here, a lot of U-loaders have the flex paddles in there, and they're very easy to move. You can't get any jams in this unless you're using like really old crappy paint that's wet and soggy and it's sticking to the bottom, because then these blades will just go right up above it. But other than that, you really don't get jams. Reballs are great for this. Reballs work perfect going through this. Alright, we'll move down to the feed neck. The feed neck is really thick. You can see that. So it will not break on you. When you get it at first, it kind of creaks a little bit, like when you move it or when you flex it or whatever, but it wears out. It just, it kind of just is stiff and it's getting, kind of broken in. These hinges, these black little buttons here, that they used to have a problem with them breaking. Now they don't break. They're, they're pretty thick, good-looking plastic there. Also, they had a problem with the back caps coming off, or the battery packs opening up. Now they have like a lock, and it goes down and up. There you go. And then this just slides up and out. Runs off 2 9-volts. Battery life on this is really, really good. Has a low battery light indicator thingy. Let me see, what else can I think of? Really easy to clean because you can really get your hand down in there. It's nice. I do like the smoke because I like to, I'm a very mechanical guy. I like to see my board and my wires and, whatever. This is a pretty simply made loader. It's pretty much just the board and the wires and the motor. It's not complicated. It doesn't have gears or anything, all this crazy stuff moving around in there. Pretty simply made. The iLogic, I don't know if I mentioned that, but it can now recognize the dark paint, which I think I already said that, but I'm sorry if I did. There are, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 screws that you need to remove. And then your motor just kind of pops out, and your board just kind of pops out, and you're all set to go. You can clean your loader that way. Or if you have small hands, you can stick your hands in there and just wipe it around with a rag. Like I said, my hands are really big, so it doesn't really work that well, but whatever. This is pretty durable plastic. It still works. Before, I guess they were having a problem with the Eggy 2, the feed necks, or the shells were cracking or whatever. This will not crack on you. It's pretty good. I recommend this for anybody that's on a budget. If you are on a budget, I know you're told the first thing to buy, or not the first thing, but when you buy a loader, try and spend as much money on a loader as you can. I had the View Loader Force, just the regular Force that had, again, the flex paddles and ran off a 9-volt. That's a good loader for way beginners that, just like got a Walmart cheapy special gun. That does not have eyes, that doesn't have, sensors to make it stop spinning. Just keep spinning the whole time. Alright, and I am running out of time here, so I'm going to finish this one up, and then I will review my new case that I got, my new pack, or my new case. And, alright, hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions, please email me, or, leave a comment. I'm not going to do a drop test because I think they're kind of lame and there's like a million out there, so it's just a waste of time and battery and kind of dents your balls. Alright, so if you have any questions, leave me a comment and rate this video. Alright, I appreciate you guys watching. Thanks.